Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio, and this is the last day for the hashtag event, hashtag LoveWinterArt, and I am making mini canvases out of Jello boxes. This was a video, I'm copying this idea from Cat Hand, and I will link her video below. But basically she just took Jello boxes, stuffed them with paper so there was a little bit of resistance, and covers them in paper. I am using some jelly prints, so these are actually copies of jelly prints, and or this one is, and this one is going to be my winter one. And the first part I put glue on there, just the PVA glue, and stick it on, but then I decide the paper, because it's just regular copy paper, is a little too thin, so I do the one side that way, and then once that's dry I go for the glue stick, and I put a lot of glue stick on there, but I think it works just as well, or better, because there's no rippling with the glue stick, where I was getting rippling with the PVA glue, probably because of how thin my paper is. And it's a little less messy. Don't have glue all over my fingers. So I'm putting the glue stick on the box and on the paper. Try and eliminate as much of the air bubbles as possible. Just wrap around there. I don't make you watch me do the whole thing, the sides and everything, but there are the 4 that I created. I did one for every season: spring, summer, winter, and fall. But of course we're going to be working on the winter one, and I had bought these stamps. I saw them at Michael's and they were on sale, and I just loved them, so I thought they'd be great for journaling and different things. And I make some Christmas tags later on for gifts, and I'll probably show that video sometime, maybe in the near future. So right here I want to put something on there, and I'm thinking maybe a Christmas tree, and I'm just looking at all these scrap scribbly pages that my nephew has created, and I end up going with the baby wipe, because I kind of like those colors together. So we're just going to tear this out in the shape of a pine tree, basically a tall triangle. That was hard to get straight. I didn't want it cut, I wanted it sort of organic, so I was trying to get it to line up right. So I picked the paler side to glue down, and then I use the, here I'm trying to see where my stamp's going to go in conjunction with this. But I use the Liquitex Matte Medium to glue it down, and I just saturate that baby wipe. Like, I put it underneath and then I put it on top. I just really saturate that baby wipe and get it nice and sealed down. And in doing that, it actually intensified the color that was of the paint that was already in the baby wipe. So then it ends up darker than I had originally planned. See what I mean? I just soaked it, because it's kind of, the baby wipes are really kind of thick. I've never really used them on a page, and I don't know, it was different. See how dark it turned out? So now I'm just taking just a fine line pen and kind of giving our tree an outline. Now I'm trying to decide where that's going to go. I decided kind of in the middle on the side. And I don't know, my box dents in, so it leaves a bit of a gap. So I am using my Pentel brush pen and just drawing over the letters so that they show up better. And I kind of like it that dark. Alright, I think I might want some bling, but I decided that was too dark. So we're going to go over it with a little bit of gesso. I thought maybe putting the gesso on my finger and running it along would do it, and then it's just like completely covered. Alright, so now I'm pulling out a baby wipe and I'm going to try and remove some of that gesso. And it's a little bit lighter, but I still don't like it. So we are lightly going to dust the side of it with white. And then this way, I like it a lot better. There we go. A little bit more painterly. Alright, and I see people putting the bling on their pages and stuff, and I've never really done it. So when I was at Michael's and they had all this fun stuff on sale, I decided I would buy me some bling. So we are going to put one of these little crystal snowflakes on here. And some of these little stick-on rhinestones. And hopefully they'll stay. Those were kind of hard to hold on to and line up, because there's really nothing to hold on to except for the sticky part. Then I decided I have to do something else, but I didn't want anything too dramatic. So I pulled out my Sharpie poster paint pen and put some white dots, which you can hardly see. I'm just adding a little bit of lines around there to kind of create a border. And I just keep doodling. And this is just water-soluble crayon, and I'm just kind of trying to add a little bit more intensity to the blue. I didn't want to do the dark shading behind, I just wanted something to like make it pop a little bit more. Oh yes, and I do fix some of my little pen marks using the white Signo pen. Kind of helps fix my lettering. So what do you think? That's a fun little canvas, and there'll be more to come. I hope you liked that. If you did like it, please hit like, feel free to share, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.